Okay, we are live.
All right.
I'm going to turn off the music so we can hear each other.
All right. Well, welcome to Friday Focus, Friday Energy Focus for February 27th through March 6th. Actually, it would be through today, the 28th. Right. All right. So my name is Leslie Romine, and the founder of Transformational Tools and Color Therapy. Arlene Arnold is here with me today. We're really looking forward to our session today, where we get to share what's up as far as the color cards and what they're telling us, the beautiful luminaries and the color cards themselves, and looking at that support that we get through the cards. So Arlene's going to start today to talk about March and the energy focus for March.
Well, first I want to say hi to Will and Sandra. Thank you for both for being here. It's always fun. And Sandra, you have been a really good one to come back again and again. Thank you. I wanted to say a little bit about March because, boy, are the energies kicking up. And one of the things that I had learned is, I think it was today or yesterday was new moon. Is this new moon today or yesterday?
I think it was yesterday.
Yesterday. Anyway, the planets are aligned, and there's a lot of things going on. So, and if any of you watched the news this morning, there's more. I had to get away from it so I could get ready for us. But I just felt like it was such a good day for us to be together to help each other to weather it through this, because this is not the easiest time to be here and to be feeling all of what's going on. I'm going to turn another light on here. I'm kind of dark. Let's see. There we go. Anyway, what we have coming up in March, Dodie helps us with this, Dodie Weiss, and she and I together came up with Create Equilibrium Through Connection. And this is part of the connection. And we really need each other at this time. It's, new moon in Pisces. Thank you, Sandra. We need each other because this is the time that we need to be able to stay present. And this is the interesting thing, is that presence is the luminary for March. And the color card is the strength in brown. And I always think of brown so much about connecting with the earth, staying grounded, being present. So the biggest, I would say, thing for us in March is to stay present and be in our own equilibrium and connect with all the people that are really helping us be here and be present and be who we truly are. And without allowing all of this that's happening take us away from who we are. We're here to be who we are. So that's just a little bit of a way of understanding March. I'm still working on the information because, as you know, I'm moving. And so there's a lot going on. And Leslie's teaching the course called the Color Course 101. So we are finding a lot of things going on. Also, it's really important that we find our center. That's part of the equilibrium. So that's all I'll say about March, but please look for Energy Focus of the Month on the Transformational Tools YouTube page, and that will be up tomorrow, hopefully. Hey, Courtney. There's Courtney.
Hiya.
So you go ahead, Leslie.
Okay. So what was coming up for the cards for this week was the luminary
I got it here.
illumination. All right. Um, light magnifies light, which impacts the entire universe. So let your light shine. And this next part is the part that really spoke to me. I'm letting our light shine, letting that love, letting that compassion, letting that joy come through is really important. And you can see in the card itself, it's green with that beautiful love, a lovely heart chakra with that light just pulsating in the center. And surrounding the outside is magenta, which is compassion. And with compassion, we can shine that light. This part really stuck out to me. Individual illumination then grows through gratitude for the love found in the light and remembering that life was birthed from that light. Others observe the bright essence. Those who see this light turn to acknowledge their own core. That means that light within themselves. Thus, the universal light expands. So I think part of what's important to remember this week is to hold that, thought and those beautiful colors and the geometry, which is the number 12, in our hearts, and just really focus on the fact that we are part of the light and that light can shine through. And as we go about our lives and connect with others, making these great connections that we're going to be making and have been making, just to, really shine that love and compassion and love, caring for each other. That's what came up for illumination. Did you want to add to that, Arlene?
Yeah, I do, because I think it's so important. It's kind of like we become a beacon of light, and that beacon of light then spreads out across the whole world. And as we recognize this together, it's like the light gets bigger and bigger because there are more of us that are paying attention to that and putting our light out. So this is and the other thing I want to tell you about this is the color. Part of the color in here is lime green. Toward the center there, you'll see it. It's a yellow green. And that is another really important part of what's happening right now. And that is, you and I are way showers. We're the ones that are here to help show the way for others who simply get taken over by all of what's happening, by the energies that are swirling around. And there's a lot of almost despair in some ways around. And so you and I have the opportunity, using this color, lime green, to be really good leaders, to be way showers. And that kind of leadership is what is really needed in this world. We see a lot of other kinds of leadership, but this is what we need to be a part of. So please join us today as we create a beautiful light in the lime green that ends up going from here. Let's just visualize it. Our light is coming together as one, and then it is shining out. And we are way showers by what we have to do is stay in our light and join others to increase the light. That's what we can do.
And I love how the light green color, that yellow green, is really indicating, yes, sending it out for sure. And it's fresh energy. It's fresh energy that's generated by coming together. Like that. Wonderful. Okay, so our color card this week let me get it here, is the lesson in silver. Where's my camera? Here it is. Lesson in silver. Says, choose what you value. And one of the things that came out was for us to embrace the learning that's coming through. Because when there's a lesson, it means that maybe you're not getting the idea, or you're not getting what the lesson is trying to tell you. So it's encouraging us to look closer and see what is that learning that it's trying to tell me. And in the section in her color card book of lessons, this one seemed to stand out. When life seems hard and unyielding, it is difficult to appreciate the beauty around you. But doesn't that just increase the pain? Turn again and to find the beauty in the midst of the unbeautiful. Pay attention to simple beauty, acts of kindness, the gift of a smile, sunshine after the rain. This is the beginning of wisdom. Like the other side of a coin, beauty is closer than you think. And that's
beautiful.
It just fits so well, right now.
There's another one in here for this silver's lesson, and it's shutting down. And I think that that's something that happens sometimes, or in these times. So pain and suffering have taken their toll, is what it says. You have decided that there's no integrity in the world. Well, what I would really encourage you to do is to take a look at nature, take a look at your friends and your family and the people that you love. This is so important that we see that all of this, we have taken too many times to say, oh, it's all bad or it's all good. No, it's a mixed bag. It's a bit of both, but we can be a part of tipping it into what I think true humanity is about, and that's love. And that's being true to who we are. And we can encourage others to do that as well. But shutting down means that there needs to be a way to stay present. And that's what presence does. It really helps us with that, to stay present and be true to who we are. And that way, we have an opportunity to help others do the same, because they see that we're not shutting off, we're not closing down, but we're being as present as we possibly can, knowing that that presence is the divine energy that is from the source and from the earth. And that presence is what will help us through this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we've talked about presence before, being that beautiful indigo blue, that dark blue, and and just the sense of presence around us. I know that I personally spent more time trying to just be in that as I can during the day. And being with others, talking with others, sharing with others, helping each others to see the beauty, that really helps to strengthen and balance things. I think balance, from what we're learning in our course too, balance is a real key in this. If you're off balance in one area, it's good to work with its complementary area so that we can come back into balance.
Yeah, I've been using the color so much lately. And last night was a particularly difficult time with the energies for me and for Peter. So some of the rest of you may have felt that way too. So was I ever asking the colors to come through and do this waterfall effect or this just bringing it through to take the energies that are not healthy for us, to take those and move them into healthy energy. So I think that part is really, really important.
We've been, we've been,
Go ahead.
we've been,
No, go
we've been working with rainbow energy, both of us
Yeah.
together. Yeah,
Yeah, I think it gives us access to all the colors, and
yeah,
that's really important right now. So,
yeah. All right,
wow.
we're ready for our readings, I think, unless, do you have announcements? Oh, do you have an
Oh,
announcement?
yeah. Um, well, first of all, please look by tomorrow afternoon. I will have up the energy focus for March. Please look that up and share it with your friends. And the other thing is that we will be having in March, I think it's in March, after Leslie is finished with the color course, I will be doing the masculine and feminine course, and I will be putting out information uh, about that in the newsletter that goes out for March. So just stay in touch with us. Be kind of forgiving right now with so much going on, and Leslie and I trying to keep things up and keep things going. It can take its toll, but that's partly why I like to come here, because I feel all of your energy. I feel that you're all doing your part, and I see that Sid is here. Yay, Sid!
Yay, Sid, hi. Good to
And
see you
Sue
too.
is here.
Okay.
Sue is here too. So we have our usual group, and it's really nice to feel the energy of that.
Mhm.
So that's and also, would you please, when you know of a friend, and Sid has done this, and we're grateful to her. But if you have friends that are really having a tough time, invite them to come and be part of the portal, and they can find that on transformationaltools.com, our new website. And uh, they can come and sign up for that. It's just $7 a month. And we really do everything we can to make this our way of helping, of being there for all of you. And we will be doing the regular time that we get together with the community from the portal. That's the second Sunday of the month, so the second Sunday in March at 2 p.m. And that will be going out in the newsletter as well. And we're going to be talking about this new theme. This new theme for this month of March is create equilibrium through connection. And so that's a really good one for you to be there and help us with that, because this is going to be a wonderful time for us to use our ability and all of what's here together. So, oh wow. Thank you, Sid. She says the
Yeah.
masculine feminine course is the best I've ever taken. Try
Yeah.
it. I've taken it twice. We
Yeah.
get something out of it every time we do it, don't we, Leslie?
It's true. Well, I can't think of a course that we don't have where if you take it again, you're like,
I know.
I saw that now this time, It's great. It's great. All right. So we have Will first and up for readings today. And how about you pick the luminary?
Okay.
Let's see if I can find it here.
What's up for Will? Okay, I always get two of these mixed up. This is unfolding, yes. Well, you know you're unfolding. You know there's more in your crystalline core than you've admitted. And boy, is the universe pushing you. And it's like there is so much in there. And I think probably the hardest part of it is to choose what you're going to put your attention on.
Mhm.
And that is work with presence. presence will help you with that. But don't lose this time. This is the time to allow all of this to unfold, and it's very much needed. So you go for it, Will.
Yeah, I love the colors in there. That bright center is just glowing, and
Like a sun.
and all these little heart shapes around the edge. I just, it
I
really
don't think it.
looks.
I don't think people can see the center of this very as well, but that is a crystal right in the center of that. That's so good for Will. He loves crystals.
And I've got the strength in silver. So
I love it.
for him. So that is about using that warm, wise, capable self that connects with ancient knowledge and high wisdom. So, and that's the receptive side, and the complement is the gold, which is the yes, the other side. What is it? Active side. Active side. So, I'm feeling like that's a great card to go with that one.
You know what else I get is that Will, if you have any kind of a medallion or something that's silver and then a silver chain, that's part of it. And maybe if you have silver and gold, because that'll be the balance of the masculine and feminine. But that just wearing that is going to be really good for your body. And what I get is it's also really good for your mind. It's like it will bring this kind of a balance that allows you to feel the love that's around you and to feel you're up to the task, whatever that is.
Interesting. All right. And we have Sandra next.
There we go, Sandra. Let me see what color card there is for Sandra. All right. Oh, I love this. It's the strength in gold.
Strength in gold?
Yes. So, Sandra, the same thing for you. Wearing gold and silver right now is really important, and recognizing your strength. What it says on the mini card is willing to change, spiritually strong, celebrates life. And we certainly get that energy from you. So this is a wonderful card to remind you of who you are and how much you make a difference in the world.
Okay, so for your luminary, I got Core Crucible. And this is the vibration of 9. It says, bring all your grief and hurt into the crucible, and doubts and fears and the residue of life from the drama is consumed, leaving only that which is fueled by passion and lived in joy. So it's saying this is a great one for releasing any thing that might take that joy away. And it's transformation week for you. It's definitely like transformation. Are you ready to let go? I will help you, and we can get clear and let that light shine that we were talking about before. And let's see, anything else?
Oh, yeah. I've got to read this next part for her.
Yeah.
Entering the fiery furnace of transformation means there's no turning back, Sandra. The die is cast, and you know this. The way is set. All else pales in comparison to this crucial step on the spiritual journey. Nothing will be the same again. And that can kind of scare us. But that's really what happens, because not only are you going through transformation, but you are moving up in this ladder or this spiral into higher and higher frequencies. Mm-hmm. So the fiery wind within the crucible whips away what is no longer needed, leaving your personal energy swept clean. This is another way to keep your whole energy field swept clean. All that is essential remains, and this part is really important. You have, once that's cleared out, you have choices made in clarity. Life lived moment to moment with no regrets and no expectations. Empowered and unencumbered, a clear dynamic core. See that core? A clear dynamic core emerges from the fiery deep. All is ready for this power to be used with integrity. So this is a really crucial week for you, Sandra. They're really letting you know that there's some great final changes in some of the your black sludge. Well, black's a good color, so what you want to do is get all of the diamonds and all of the different things out of the sludge.
Right. Shedding. You're right. Yeah. Releasing it. Yeah. And this is it's a very helpful. I mean, all these wonderful colors in here are really powerful and wonderful. And if you think of this in motion, like turning or something, you can really see how it will whirl it around. Awesome card.
So Shanti joined us. Welcome, Shanti.
Yes, welcome. Okay. I have Courtney next.
All right, Courtney. I've been thinking about you, Courtney. And sending you lots of love. Oh, there. This is the theme, Leslie. It's what I got for Courtney is Core Crucible.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take a quick look and see here if there's something that's specific here for Courtney. So I think that one of the things for all of us, the question that comes from Core Crucible is, do I have the courage to take this step of going into this crucible that will release old stuff that's been holding us back? And one of the things, I don't know if this is something you would do or not, but Courtney, is choose high energy music that symbolizes the fiery crucible. Dance into the vibration as you allow old patterns to dissolve and transform. When this feels finished, step outside to breathe deeply of the breath of life. Let nature bring you back into your peaceful center. I think sometimes, when there's a lot of energy going on, and sometimes this can be regret. Sometimes this can be, I haven't done good enough in this world or something. Just different things that are still there. And they need to have some physical outlet as well as the work that we do through our imagination and through the inner planes. So dancing to this high frequency music with the intention that Core Crucible is going to be there with you and releasing things that you may not have yet been able to release. I think that's a good possibility for all of us, but this is specifically for you, Courtney.
We when we release things, even an emotional or mental or whatever, physical movement is really, really helpful. Dance, just walking, whatever you do, taking deep breaths outside. I'm finding it, the physical stuff and music too. Music has been very good too.
Leslie, do you remember that movie that was a dancer, and when she warmed up, she was going,
oh yes, yeah.
I think of her when and I actually do that sometimes, especially if I get cold feet and stuff, and so I just go and do that for a few seconds, and boy, does that ever allow the energy inside to start flowing. And that to me is a really important part of what's happening now. We need to have that energy flowing.
Yeah, Will says
Yes.
flash
Yeah.
dance.
It's
Flash
flash
dance.
dance. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Deborah Winger. That was who it was.
Go
Yeah.
and see that one again and do
Might be
that
on YouTube.
process with her.
Yeah. She had a lot of energy. Well, I got for the color card for Courtney, strength in magenta.
Yes, yes.
This is
Courtney has
wonderful.
so much
And this is saying, be
compassion.
very loving and compassionate with you. Being
Yes.
very loving. As you release this stuff, just say, wow, look at me. I'm releasing. Yes, yes, yes. You know, and just say, I'm doing great. And I feel good. And all those things that you may feel, you can even say them out loud because, you know, that just brings that compassion for yourself. And, you know, when we have compassion for ourselves, then we can be compassionate with others too, because they're really saying, you know, I'm in the same boat. So
Here you have the strength and compassion and that lovingness toward yourself. And you're also in the process of being willing to go into the core crucible. That is huge because that will take and dissolve a lot of those things that hold you back from feeling and being who you are. So that's great.
Yay, I see a smile. That's good. That's great. Okay, Sid is next. So nice to have you here.
Sid. Okay, Sid.
Yes.
Soon I'm going to be closer to where Sid lives.
Yes.
Maybe I'll get to see her. It's Sid, you said, right?
Yeah, Sydney Mack.
Okay, and I'm doing a color card. Okay, strength in black, Sid. You know that is where all of the possibilities here on Earth are. So for this week, think about the creativity that you're doing and how you can bring that into form in a way that really blesses the people that are going through so much right now. And part of what the strength in this is the focus that you'll have, the transformation that takes place, and that you're full of potential. So, and this is not just the potential sitting there. This is for you to bring that potential forward and into form. So this is very cool time for you.
Absolutely. Okay, so I got Simply Self. Simply Self. Love the colors here. And as you know, you just got black and it's surrounded by black and it's got black in the middle. So it's really opening to that possibilities that lie, to the possibilities that lie in just being simply self. It is the number 6 vibration, and it says, make room for clarity of thinking and feeling, which allows pearls of wisdom to emerge from deep within. And that really fits with what you were reading for her too. Release the accumulated baggage of living by dissolving attachments to emotions and patterns of living that no longer serve your life's purpose. Clinging to the past or focusing on future disappears, allowing the clarity and flow of life to be restored. Time becomes fluid in the moment, ever moving from now to now. Life experiences, no matter how painful, are seen with detachment. Understanding that has been buried beneath confusion now comes to light. So this is like a clean sweep. Clean sweep.
It's another clean sweep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's like let it go, simplify things, and let the past and future go, and the worries or the regrets, anything just gone, and let it flow. And you're so good about being in the flow And and yet we, by being in the world, we accumulate things that we're maybe not even aware of a little bit, but then they show up and it's like time to clear, time to clear. That's what I'm getting. Such a
And
beautiful
notice in the very center is black, little dots of black.
Mm-hmm.
So those are there with your the beautiful colors of Simply Self.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, we want to welcome John. Glad you're here, John.
Yeah.
All right.
Sue is next. Sue.
So I'm doing a luminary
here.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that wasn't it. I got to start again.
Mm-hmm.
What's for Sue? No. Wow, it's eluding me, Sue. Let's see what we got here. There it is. It's the same one that
Will
got unfolding.
Unfolding.
All right. Well, we know that when the time is right, there's a lot that's unfolding in us, a lot that is what we need. So let me see what the numbers are on here for you, because this is a really important one. Do you have it there?
6 and 12.
6 and 12. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the other part of this is, I want to say this for you, Sue, because this is important. The crystal, your universal crystalline core, births many aspects of the source. So really be with it this week of what are the things that you are birthing from the source, from your inner source. And each carries the divine image, yet each is unique, bringing gifts and abilities needed in an unfolding world. So really think about that, Sue. You've had a lot of experiences in a lot of different directions during your life, and now is the time to allow some of that to come forward. And it, I don't know what form it's going to take. I don't think you probably do, but you will know as you open up to it. Anything you want to say about that one?
No, I really just second what you were saying. It's time to open. The word open kept coming.
Open, open, open.
Yes.
Open up.
And the color card is Lesson in Magenta, to release the burdens of the world.
Yeah. Again, boy, we got some of the same ones coming up. That's kind of cool.
Well, and this one is really saying, let go. It's okay. It's time with your unfolding to begin to let go of anything that would feel like a burden, feel like something that needs to not, be in your energy right now, and to do it with compassion. This is the color of compassion. So as you release it, you can even thank it for what it served, and you're done now. And you're ready to embrace something new and more of the light. That's what I'm getting. Oops.
And you'll see the colors here a little bit different. It depends on each of our computers and the light that we have. But this is not a red. This is like a pink red, and magenta has a very a depth to it. See, hers is closer to it. It has such a depth to it, and it also says in here, Sue, that it's about releasing the burdens of the world. So make sure that yes, if you want to watch some news, that's fine, but don't take it on as a burden. Don't take it on as something that's going to get in the way of what you are here to express.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay, and Shanti is next. Shanti.
Okay, Shanti, let's see what comes up for you today for this week.
I'm doing the.
Wow. Full of fire.
Ooh, nice.
You've been looking at red and green in the color course. And so this is something else, that full of fire, starter, doer, independent. So just it I didn't know that. Sue got magenta 3 weeks in a row. Wow.
Wow.
That's a big message.
Yeah.
So Shanti, tell us whether you are feeling some of this red that is coming up through you, and it's the strength in red, not the lesson. So this means that you're allowing this red to come up through your feet and into your body and to give you energy for what you want to do. So what have we got for a luminary?
Integrity.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Integrity. Beautiful emerald green. Whoop. And I just dropped it.
Here it is.
There we go. This is the number from the vibration of the numbers 8 and 64. And it says, step through the emerald doorway of the heart, declaring, I remember, I'm home, I am. Integrity is what it says in that word. Living a human life with all its amazing complexities can be exhausting. It might seem that parts of the self have become immobilized or, is no longer needed. Yet all those experiences added to what our life was like being human here. And sometimes the rubber band is stretched to its limits as it's breathed back in and relaxes all parts of the self that have been frozen in time from the fragment itself are brought home into the heart. And that's what the main message is here, I feel, is to bring you home to your heart and that heart space and that the love that you have for yourself, that for being here and being human in this existence. And to know that you are loved, you are embraced, you are of the light is very important. And coming back through that door, if you have fragments that are still, wanting to come home, you can bring those home. I'm going to let Arlene talk more about that.
Well, she's saying about the red that she's not feeling that today. What I would say to you, Shanti, is this is for the week. So really put your attention to the fact that you have this red energy in you, and it's actually coming through now in a positive way. It's not going to tear you down, but it's going to give you the energy that you need. And then along with this, yeah, that is
red and green, Shanti.
Yeah,
And that's what we've just been working with.
Yeah.
So I would encourage you to work with those. Do the red and green protocol that we did.
Yeah.
You
whirling with it. Yeah.
The recordings are available for you, and you can just go and listen to it and do it again, and that will really help reinforce these.
I think also, since you picked that card for Yuri, that Yuri is on the other side encouraging you to find that red and to balance it with that green.
Yeah,
that's a really good sign that Yuri's there cheering you on.
Oh, that's so great. That's wonderful.
So I think we have John next.
We do.
John. Let me see. Am I doing? Yeah, I'm doing luminary, right?
Luminary, yeah.
Okay, John. Since we don't know you, this will be really interesting to see what comes up. Dolphin song. So,
Lovely.
John, do you love dolphins? Have you ever done any swimming with the dolphins? Um, the energy of the dolphins is just so amazing. And oh, at the holistic fair, he had a reading with me. Okay, thank you for reminding me. Oh, it's Gwen. It's Gwen. Okay, now I'm in there. All right. Well, Gwen, we're really glad that you're here. Uh, um, you know, Gwen, this card
Oh, we're not hearing you.
is always comes when we need them, especially well, we're getting a little bit of technical stuff going on
Yeah,
here, but um,
just
anyway, this is a perfect one for you, Gwen. It's a perfect one for you to sit with. I can't remember if you have the luminaries, but if you do, get that one out. And also, for all of you to know, we have 8.5 by 11 uh, pictures of this same art, and we also have it in uh, where you can send a card, a greeting card to people in that. So just go on the website and you can find that. And if that would be helpful to you to have that in your space, then this will be especially good. Okay, so
so
you do have
can
Gwen. Gwen has them. Okay, great. Uh,
yeah. If she has
so
them,
so
then
uh, there's something in the
about dolphins,
yeah. She can go in there and really. So let's see here.
page
I
10.
want to see. There's something in here more for Gwen. Um, okay, this is your assignment, Gwen, for the week. Call in the dolphins through dolphin song. Swim with them in the healing pool. Dream with them in the stars. Be still with them in the nothingness. You are in the world, beyond the worlds, and between the worlds, just like the dolphins are. All of what you experience is real and nothing is static. You know, some of the things that happen for myself and especially with Marion, who many of you have gotten to know, in what we call the inner planes, it's like, is this real? And
Mm,
yet we know it's real. It's as real as this world that is here, right now. And if we really understand this, we are here in this world living a human life, but we're also from beyond this world, and we're also between that outer world and this world. So we're learning to live a human life while knowing so much more than that. So that's really important.
mhm.
Okay.
Wow, just beautiful.
Anything else you want to say about that?
Um, uh, I think that you're going to find in your color card too that playfulness is an order of the day. So lightheartedness, playfulness. So I'm going to show you your strength in orange.
Orange. I
Essential,
thought maybe it
alive,
was pink.
present, and happy. And I was reading in the color card book, and these stood out to me. Um, Feeling through the senses, childlike pleasure, creativity, cheerfulness, affirming innocence, all those things just popped up and said, yes, yes, yes. You know,
Yes, yes.
being
Okay.
alive, doing the things, creating things, playing with your grandkids or your kids, whatever can lift that dolphin song energy with you. And they are here to remind you of your, like Arlene said, your human part and your other part that is beyond human, you know. So just be in that lovely space, and this will serve you very well this week. That's what I'm feeling. Mhm.
Wow, I just want to breathe into those two.
Mm,
Whew.
makes sense to you. Good. Yes. Yes.
All right, so we have
Okay.
Mia came in.
Oh,
So let's just do a
okay.
quick reading for Mia.
Okay. So,
Uh,
what are you doing?
you're doing the luminary.
Luminary? Okay.
Mia, Mia, Mia. Mia, Mia. Whoa, okay. I got a lesson in black.
Ah,
So, black is a really good color because it has a lot of possibilities here on earth in it. But also, we have had times in our life when it seemed like black was more about things that were heavy and were uh, standing in our way. So I'm just wondering, Mia. Oh, it's good to see you too, Mia. I'm just wondering, Mia, if you are finding that there's something standing in the way of your lovely happiness. And um, here's what I'm getting. If there is, go to your most favorite picture of a flower and sit with it because the flowers are speaking to you and they want to help you. So let us know what your experience that might be the need. It might there might be a need for to embrace the possibilities and banish fear, because that is the big thing with the black.
okay. Yeah, I'm getting on that one. I'm getting also connect with, yes, your flowers, but nature outside, being in that place of connecting so deeply with nature that you're hearing and being part of it, and just let it tell you, I've been here for thousands of years, and just soak in the wisdom of that. That will help with the re-strengthening that for you. Also is love.
Oh,
This is love. It's beautiful. The numbers 2 and 8. And it says, now that the veil thins, humanity sees clearly that love was never lost. Compassion, acceptance, transformation, encouragement, and allowing, embracing, offering, co-creating, all are available now. As we remember, we are one with our divine source. And I think the focus for you is that remembering you are one with the divine source. No matter what's going on, no matter what each day brings, that source is alive and well in you, and you can release anything that is not in that wonderful high energy um, realm for you. This is where you're meant to be, and there's also something I'm getting about integrating your human self with your divine self. And I think this will help do that for you, because love is all encompassing. And that's what I'm getting. Are you getting anything else, Arlene?
I'm just getting that it's important to Mia for you to remember that each of your areas in the body also have an energy field outside of you. So it's we're talking about the blue. Well, anything that's the above the green is different layers of spirit, and it's blue is about the expressing that spirit. So whatever you can do to remind yourself to clear. And I just was given an old, I do remember this one, Leslie. It's where you can imagine that there's a beautiful, uh, I don't know, maybe a goblet of gold, and it comes down, and it comes from above you and down through your energy field, down through your body and everything in your body. And it's just healing and loving you and being with you to bring your particular energy to a higher place. And then just let that pool under your feet. And then there's another one, a goblet of gold. And this is a liquid gold. And just let it come down through you. And again, puddle at your feet. And do that 3 times. And then just sit in that puddle with the gold and just absorb it into every part of you.
Mm-hmm.
So it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, beautiful.
Wow, this was a lot of fun. And I hope you all are really taking care of yourselves, because we have work to do, and we can't get taken over by all of the chaos that's going on. And we can't get taken over by feeling so angry or so sad or so, we have to feel those things and acknowledge them, but we don't have to live there. We can come back home and say, yeah, that's going on, but what I can do to help is to find my inner life and light, and to find out where I am in this. How can I be of service?
Yes, absolutely. Oh, thank you so much for coming and all your comments, and we're very happy to be doing this and sharing this with you. And we do just send our love and send a beautiful week ahead for you of transformation, whatever that looks like. So we'll say goodbye now, and have a great week.
We love you. We're sending out all kinds of love to you. And the dolphins are with all of you right now. They're really important for what we're here for. So stay with that. Allow those dolphins to come around you and remind you that you are loved, and remind you that there is love in the world, and that there are many, many people who are doing their best to stay in the love from inside of them and bring in the love from beyond us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's be a part of that together.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We will see you next
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, everybody.